Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 8 of our Songhai Ascension campaign in EU4. Let's continue. So in the previous episode, we've been thinking about attacking our rival, but we found out that Mali actually declared a war on Gen before we managed to do this, so I had to take action. So we attacked Gen and we fully annexed him before Mali managed to do anything. We picked up some aggressive expansion from that and had to take a little bit of a hit on our points because we didn't have a claim on the second province. But that's fine, we managed to handle this, I think, and we almost finished coring all of that, which is good. So our next action is probably gonna be attacking our rival again, because Katsina is still being our rival, which is real surprising, considering that there are only like 3 provinces and our size increased dramatically in a couple of the previous episodes. By the way, we just finished coring Gen, and also what I've noticed is apparently Gen is an inland center of trade, which is real good. By the way, one of these goals is actually controlling centers of trade, so we have 1 out of 5 now. We only have 4 more to go, which is gonna be tricky to do and probably quite impossible, at least at the start of the game. But yeah, that's fine. It's gonna provide us with a lot of income, I hope. And with some trade power, which is also not a terrible thing to have. By the way, how's the rebels in here looking? Not even... yeah, they don't even want to rebel that much, which is good. So, yeah, how about we're gonna stop drilling. I'm gonna move you all the way to Dende. And we'll see if I want to take Katsina like right now. Our force limit only got up to 15, which is surprising considering how much development we've picked up in here. Mossy, what are you up to? Have no wars, that's great. Oh yeah, by the way, what I also should do... Okay, I already have all of this as provinces of interest, which is good. I guess I should place you. Place Timbuktu is provinces of interest because he already rivaled me, so why not? Not gonna hurt, right? And I'm not gonna mess with Mossy for now, but I think as soon as I'm gonna eat Katsina, I would have to rival Mossy, because there's pretty much no one else left who's gonna be eligible as my rival, I think. Okay, so you're gonna continue drilling in this province. And I'm gonna think what I'm gonna do with Katsina, because I want to attack them, but I'm somewhat scared, because altogether with Noob they would be able to crush my army. Kano would join if I were to promise them land. I could give you land in Noob. I would not mind giving you like Pindinga or something. So it might actually be reasonable. What other claims you have? You have claims on this guy, which is not good. But it's also... I also only planning on taking like 1 province from him and then humiliating him. So actually, might be reasonable to just call you in with a promise of land. So yeah, with both of you, yeah, the only problem is you might just get squished right as a war starts, and it's gonna be just terrible for me. And they have a fort in here, so I'm not gonna be able to move into your lands right away. And then they could just squish you and just give me extra unnecessary loss of points. But I could I call you in later in the war? I think it should be possible, right? But not entirely sure. If I could call you in with promise of land after the war has already started. The risks of trade. Lose ducats to get some mercantilism. And loyalty and influence in merchant guilds. That's a lot of ducats, but mercantilism is always useful. By the way, could I use any of this loyalty for something else? Like get some of my ducats back? Sure. By the way, in here... Grand Generalship. General with 40 tradition. This guy's gonna get... Oh, actually... I would not mind gaining a general because our current one is garbage. So how about we're gonna try and do that? Their influence not gonna rise too high. So let's see what you gave me. Yeah, thanks. 40 fucking tradition. And you have 2 fire and 2 maneuver. I would prefer shock value. But sure, you're still better than the previous one. But it doesn't mean that you're not garbage, because you still are. Okay, that's fine. Conquer Gobir. Oh yeah, it's actually what I'm planning to do. So sure, let's just go and do this. Let's just stop drilling. Let's just get to our border. Let's wait for these guys to save for border. Oh come on. Lose manpower and ducats. Gain prestige, lose admin. Yeah, 25 admin points, not that much. And yeah, we're just gonna try to attack you. I'm not going to... By the way, I should stop improving relations with you. Let's go on like... counter-spy you. I'm not gonna be calling in Kano immediately. But we'll see if I'm gonna be able to call you in after the start of the war. And I think I should be able to. By the way, I'm actually not losing troops because of the 2 maneuver on this guy, which is actually great. So, Katsina, I want to declare a war on you. What if I were to humiliate a rival? What it would be? 100 aggressive expansion, 125 prestige, and 100 cost for core evacuation, 1 reparations, and no amount of all treaties, transfer trade. Nah, it's gonna be better to just conquer 1 province and then use the rest of the war score to humiliate you. So, Noob will join you. Kano is fine. Sure, let's just go and try it out. I'm just gonna try to engage your army right away. And what I also hope is that Noob just not gonna get military access from any of his neighbors, which might save me as well. Discard an agent from Mali. Okay. Oh, we're crushing him. Crushing him real good, by the way. This cavalry is flanking. So it's not a terrible decision to get the second cav, I guess. And have we stack wiped him? Oh, we actually have stack wiped him. This is great. Okay. This went even better than expected. I don't know why we wiped him so easily. But yeah, and looks like Noob is not even moving anywhere. So he might not have access to any of that. Great. Okay, how many troops we need to siege this down? Only 3, okay, that's nothing. So how about... Gonna take like 4 troops to here. Gonna take like 4 troops to here. I'm just gonna fully carpet siege you and win this war with no problem apparently. I should not have been that worried. Lose 10 prestige or get some unrest and lose... Okay, I guess I'm gonna give back the prestige I've earned from the previous event. By the way, I've noticed that we picked up a fort in Gen, which is, I guess, good. It costs us some money, but it protects us against Mali's invasion right away, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, Noob could not move, which is awesome. Discard agent from Timbuktu. Yeah, everyone is trying to fabricate a claim on me right now. And have they... How are they doing? Yeah, Timbuktu fabricated a lot. Mali has 2. This guy has everything. That's fine. I guess that's fine. Control Z, and we already breached the walls on your capital. That's great. This is going great. By the way, Zazao, let's go and look at you now then. Allied with Benin, Bonoman, and Mossi. Okay, yeah, Mossi is dangerous. Bonoman is nothing, Benin is somewhat. So yeah, taking you is not gonna be as easy as this guy. Okay, we actually could go to speed 4 because, yeah, you couldn't... Your allies couldn't do anything, which is awesome. So... Ah, fuck's sake, I have not taken the mission. I'm an idiot. I should have taken the mission before taking okay. I guess that's fine. Provincial unrest, 40% for Jan. And what's predicted timing? 3.9 years. I think it's gonna come down quick enough for this. Looks like Kano. Kano, are you attacking Noob? You are attacking Noob. No, never mind. Oi is attacking Noob, and Oi conquest of Noob. Yeah. Oi, whatever your pronunciation is, noticed that I am slaying Noob's ally, so he decided to take his opportunity and attack Noob by himself. Yeah, I'd not blame you. Seems reasonable. Noob decided to run away into uncolonized lands and got beaten up by primitives. That's good. Okay, yeah, your guys are real cheeky bastards. Okay, so this thing is about to fall. I think next tick should do it. And we're gonna take one province from you and we're gonna humiliate you. Why is it only 80%? Ah, because Noob is in this war, but I think 80% should be enough for me to take this one province. A coalition of Mali may form, yeah, who cares? We're gonna do that. We're gonna humiliate you. And that's probably it. Don't really need anything else from you. And you're gonna stop being our rival for sure if I were to take this province. And yeah, I don't need any more provinces from you, I don't think. So let's just end this war here. We're gonna get humiliated, I'm gonna get over 50 power projection, and I'm gonna get points in discovery thing. So let's check this out again. Gobir, Katsina gonna be humiliated. Yes, that's all good. That's all good and fine. And we humiliated him, and it's all great, and we're so good. It's also 9 development, which is not that bad. So let's gonna get you guys back in Gobir. I could create... Yeah, I know about this state. By the way, Gobir, what state are you part of? State of Katsina. Okay, that's fine. Let's just gonna start coring you right away. Discard agent from Mosi. That's fine. We lost conquest against Katsina. Excuse me? Oh yeah. We lost conquest against Katsina because we conquered him. Conquered the province already. Don't you say that he's still my rival? That's impressive and surprising. I guess he still has like 20 development, 23 or something, but yeah, maybe because of the lack of countries in this region. But whatever, we got our power projection, so extra points. We've got this mission done, so extra splendor. And actually gives +2 each month, which is actually a pretty good boost. So we're gonna reach... Does it predict when we're gonna reach one of this? Doesn't. But it's gonna be a lot quicker now. Any other missions we could possibly fulfill in here? Probably not. Be present on 2 continents? Yeah, not gonna happen. Feudal society? Probably not. Embrace Renaissance? Not at all. Large city? Own and control a core province with at least 30 development. Core province with 30 development. What? Own and control a core province with at least 30 development. Why do I have 19 out of 32? Does it show like the highest... the highest development? And okay, I don't understand. By 32, yeah. Own and control a core province with at least... So I need to have one province that has more than 30 development. It's actually possible to do so. It's gonna cost me a lot of points, but it might be worth spending for the splendor. I don't understand why I chose 19 in here. out of 32 when it should show like 17 out of 30. Maybe it's somewhat like, I don't know, shifted for whatever reason, but sure, that's fine. We humiliated our rival, it was my main goal. Countries will hire a condottiere, noob. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give it to you, unfortunately. Let's go and continue. Our army drilling. Our army force limit went up yet again, which is good. It's possible rebellions, yeah, but they're hopefully not gonna happen. Actually, it might be... So what affects point cost on this? Total cost is modified by Savannah plus 15, Arid plus 15, Maliki minus 10. What's Maliki? Is the culture or something? No idea. Development plus 24, Inland Center of Trade, Production Cloth minus 10. It would be nice to have something with different... I guess, terrain. I guess they all give extra cost, but some give more, some give more, some give less. It looks like this one is actually the least, it's only 15, compared to the rest of like up to 50%. So it might be reasonable to make Gen the province we are gonna bump to 30 development. It's gonna cost a shitload of points, but it might be reasonable. Might be better to spend them in here than on technology, because considering how much technology extra, or technology like, yeah, how much extra we have to pay for this technology. By the way, how's feudalism looking in here? It's gonna be here in 30 years, yeah. And Air declared war on Katsina. How surprising. I wrecked Katsina for you and you decided to declare war on them. Sure, why not? Looks like Katsina and Noob are about to cease to exist. The Zhao declared a war on Noob. Noob is already fully sieged. What are you doing? Guys, you're so... such bullshit people. Kano asks military access. Kano, who are you? You're my ally, right? Sure. What's Kanemborno doing in here? He's allied to Noob, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Katsina is still being my rival. It's probably just the lack of nations in general makes this possible to happen. Okay, I guess our next rival gonna be Zhao. Humiliating him would be really nice. Then the problem is the amount of allies he has. By the way, could I change my rivals? You have recently added Katsina as a rival, so cannot replace them until 69. So 5 years. In 5 years I could not replace them. That's fine, I guess. What else it says in there? More likely to get alliances, prestige from defeating, spy network construction, less diplo for taking provinces. That's cool. Okay, so next targets. Who's gonna be next targets? Mali, let's look at you. How powerful are you? 16,000 troops, and I have 16 force limits. So we're relatively on the same page here. How many allies you have? You have Timbuktu and Morocco. Morocco would not join your offensive war, I'm pretty sure, especially considering that I'm allied to them as well. By the way, let's go and improve relations with them temporarily. Toward legalism or toward mysticism? No, I would like legalism. Even though declaring war on Sunni each time increases my mysticism, which is bullshit because I couldn't attack anyone else in here. We're all freaking Sunnis out there. Oh, Maliki is a school. The school we're following. That's right. Okay. Yeah, let's go and try to get towards legalism, even though it's gonna be extremely hard, because we're already minus 40. Okay. What is that? Gain 50cism, gain legalism. Have I said 50cism? Yeah, I probably did. Move towards legalism, Songhai gets disfavoring Sufis, Legitimacy, admin tech cost, local unrest, tax income, what autonomy? In gen. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Oh, but this one gets it forever, and this one only gets it for 10 years. But I don't want mysticism. And it only gets like, yeah, tolerance of true faith, tolerance of heretics. For sure. I'm not gonna blah 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 something superstition. Okay, that was my timer, by the way. What do we have as a mission? Conquer Hoth. Where's that? It's in Timbuktu. Okay. How's your wars going? Noob is pretty much fully sieged down. Why is this war not ended then? Have you managed to... Do you have an army still? I don't know. Yeah, why are you still alive? Probably because Cannonborn is not fully sieged. Yeah. How's our drilling looking, by the way? They're getting there. They're getting some experience. How is this thing looking? 8.78%. Yeah, still quite far away from 20%. And they're gonna allow me to build supply depots. Supply depots give extra supply limit, right? It's not even that useful. Oh well, but yeah, it was my timer, so we're gonna take a break in here and we're gonna continue in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like, if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, let me do it, and I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye!